Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Today I'm welcoming a celebrity. She is the director of the Institute of Early Childhood in Pakistan. Has been on various famous TV channels and shows, interviews, vlogs. So thankful to Naheed and Alhamdulillah for having her here. Welcome, Naheed. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for inviting me. First of all, thank you very much for your kind words. What happened? We usually try to give them lecture, instruction, or guidelines only. Rather, the other nations, whether they are Goras or not, but most of the people around the globe, they perform, they act, they actually do whatever they want their children to do. So when you are doing something different and you're telling something absolutely different to your own kids, so how do you expect this thing that they will be following the same pattern which you are giving them in this as a form of instruction? See, they are human beings. They have their own judgments. They have their own liking, dislikings. Even if you will perform according to your guidelines or your instructions or your desires, even then you have to give them some reasoning. Then why we are doing this? What is the difference between doing eating in a particular manner or eating in a bad style or the wrong way? So that we have to give them clearly. Like we don't follow the right way, the right path, but we do expect it from our children. If they are living abroad, they again have one more contradiction in their life. One is the environment they have their in their own house, and the other environment is the outside the house, which is absolutely different. So the frustration or anxiety they have to bear outside the house, they also reflect in their behavior when they are at home.
Feel how do you take that theory, the nature versus nurture theory?
Nature is what which we already have inside of us. When a child born with some abilities, some natural instincts, some sensitive periods, the quality of the brain, and the early years experiences that formate their brain structure, those experiences actually support a child to transform into a desirable adult or a productive adult for the society, a positive person. If the parent, they are, or not only the parent, everyone, whoever is present in the environment and he or she is an adult, is responsible in the character building of a child or personality development of a child. So the early years experiences, those are actually the formation of human development. And all the experiences, if they are positive, if they are good, they have good emotions, good feelings, those all experiences are based on responsive caregiving and positive attitude of the adult present in the environment, no matter whether the parents, any other caregiver, grandparents, siblings, whoever. In Pakistani society, we usually have joint family systems, but obviously in Europe or other countries, we have nuclear family system. So whoever is taking care of the child, it's all depend on their behavior, their attitude. I feel the nurturing environment is more important.
So tell us
Thank you.
about your institute. I would love to know more about your institute.
Well, this is basically the first, or rather, the only early childhood care and education college of the country. And I've initiated it in 2014. And there's a story behind that. I belong from a white collar family. When I was single, I was working in a university, and from there, I've got an opportunity to design and ran the first ever 1-year diploma program in early childhood care and education from the platform of Hamdard University. The other institutes, those were offering those programs. Either the program was of 10 months duration, which was not recognized or affiliated from any accredited body, or that was some different 6-month duration programs. And after completing every 6 month certificate program, you can say that you have earned advanced diploma or diploma in early childhood care and education. But the diploma I designed, that was purely 1 year diploma program. In my computer, I had a folder, and the name was Kwab, Dream. And I thought whenever I'll have my own institute, so it will be like this. It should be there. These things I'll add in my teaching methodologies, that type of content I'll teach. I'll have a proper school as a lab school. I'll have a proper daycare, and I'll go on this way. When I left that Hamdard University, and one day my husband said, "Why don't you start your own institute on setup and go for that?" So I said, we don't have money because I married the poorest politician of the country. So most genius, most honest and loyal person. But yes, of course, we don't have money. So he said, start with the smallest place. Don't go for, I said, there are so many people who are ready to finance it, who are ready to go for the partnership. And he said, then again, you will be compelled or bound to do according to their liking, disliking as well. But I just want you to do whatever you wanted to do. So I said, okay. So that was April 2014, when we hired a small place of 2 classrooms only, a small area for the office, and we have started. But Alhamdulillah, from that day till today, we are doing remarkable work.
I also
And
looked on your site and you offer various kinds of sub courses too, right?
we have different programs here. Some are the regular programs, some we offer occasionally, like hybrid program or online program. So we design different courses as per the need of the market. Just like at the moment, we are very much focusing on generation or integration of artificial intelligence into classroom.
Mm.
So on regular basis, we have 6 month certificate program, 1 year diploma program, 2 years master's program, and 2.5 years B.Ed program. All specialize in early childhood education and in affiliation with government accredited bodies. So those all programs are acceptable throughout the world. And beside that, we do have some other programs for the people, those have less education, like middle school or a high school level education, so they can be the nannies. Here in Pakistan, we have always have one girl who can look after our child. So that girl should be trained. That girl should
Yeah.
be at least know basic hygiene principles, basic etiquettes, and she should know that how to talk with the child in proper language, use of proper language, or the importance of play in a child's life, and what type of play should be played or what should not be played. And consecutively, we do offer different short-term and long-term workshops, online, on-site, and hybrid mode, and very low price, very low cost, and also free workshops too. Somehow, if somebody contact us, we provide training related to journal education, like teacher's attitude, classroom management, lesson planning, or leadership courses, sort of things. So we do offer these programs too.
That's really amazing. And inshallah, I hope that people reach out off of this as well.
And the male part should be redesign in our society, redefine in our society. So father's role need to be designed. And with this, I'll add one more thing. Here in Pakistan, there's a government hospital, Sindh Government Children Hospital, and I'm working as a consultant there. And in Pakistan, Sindh, I have separately designed a department of early childhood care and education, and we conduct activities. Those are related to hygiene and social emotional development, basic manners, creativity, imagination, through art activities, through storytelling, other activities to the children. Those are coming in the OPD, and the children admit in the wards, plus the mothers, those are staying with their children in the hospital, or those are coming in the OPD, father and mother both. So
Do you ever see yourself doing these workshops internationally with Pakistani mothers who are
I
outside
would
Pakistan?
love to do that. I would love to do that. See, in the during the period of COVID, I start a campaign. The slogan was "Let's distancing bring us closer." So every alternate day, me and my colleagues, we used to conduct free online sessions for every. I'm a little bit literary person, and I love to read poetry and fiction. So, and simultaneously, whenever we announce any online workshop, we have parents. But yes, I would love to do something for the parents and for the teachers too, or whoever living abroad and they are Pakistani, so they can change their lifestyle. And
That parenting is such an ongoing learning process because as your child grows,
yes,
your parenting has to change.
when a child is under 5 or 6, it will be different. 6 to 10, it will be different. And then at the teenage, it will be absolutely different. And when the child is crossing his teenage or 20, 21 years, then it will be again different. So time is changing. The children are more conscious, clever, they are intelligent, they have access to everything. Run fast with them rather.
Yes, yes. And the workshop or the course about artificial intelligence in the lives of kids right now.
It's a proper 4 credit hours program in which we integrate information technology to early years classroom, that how to use, when to use, what to use. Simultaneously, we are adding some workshops, short-term period workshops. Like again, we'll be having a workshop from starting from Monday, which is purely I generation. Gamification, we are adding gamification into that. So these are all are, I mean, we are trying to update ourselves and our generation as well.
It is, I think it's really important because that is the reality. Well, they are taking over, right? Slowly, the robotic technology is
Slowly.
more and more
Yes.
prevalent. What is the biggest pushback that you've felt?
I'll just quote one incident, one sentence of a lady. So I'm at a group of government officials, and I was talking to them, and I was introducing myself that I'm working in the field of ECCE, and I know this and this, I've done this and this. And the lady said, uh, well, who can be more expert in ECCE? I gave birth to 4 children and I raised them. So, we thought that we knew everything. We knew it. But believe me, I'm learning something new every single day. We have to change our attitude that we need to update every single day. We have to learn and we have to improve ourselves in every aspects of life. The way we speak to our partner, it also, I mean, my child is observing that he or she is learning that how to behave. Be very, very careful, especially in the presence of the child. So we need to change this attitude. This is the main problem. But now the time is slightly changed. Now people are coming, parents are coming, the young generation, they have realized that they have to know something which is related to child psychology. They should know the developmental stages. They should know how language, how and why language develops, and what is their role, what are the role of the initial experiences. So now they are changing. The young generation, they are changing now.
And where do you see
Same here.
yourself in where do you see yourself with your ultimate 10-year goal?
I want to be alive in the heart of children. Those children, those are children today, but they will be grown up tomorrow. So I want them to realize that Naheed Wasi has done something for them, for the betterment of the children. Thank you. And Allah will help me. So Allah is with me.